Dan Pike. I'm the STEM Education Director here at the Boys and Girls Club of Truckee Meadows. I'm here with your STEM Education Activity of the Week, and this week we're going to be making our own music using production software on the computer. This is an easy software to access, it's free, it's online, and all you're going to need is a computer with internet access. We have 3 staff with us today. They're going to be modeling the activity, and I'm going to walk you through every step of the way. Let's get started. Alright guys, here we go. The first thing you're going to want to do is get online, open up a new tab if you want to still listen to me and work on your music at the same time. You're going to want to go to Soundation.com. Then we're going to go ahead and log in, and you're going to see that you can either log in if you already have an account or you're going to sign up for a new one. And like I said, this is a free account. So we're going to go ahead and hit sign up. This is a free account, but like I said, there are some additional functions if you want to pay extra. But for today, we're actually going to just try the free account. So you're going to come down here and click Get Free. Now, in order to use this software, you are going to have an email or a Facebook or a Gmail, and you're going to go ahead and fill out this online form here, and go ahead and click these boxes and check the terms of service and privacy policy. And then go ahead and access. Now I already have an account set up, and so I'm going to use mine as a demonstration. But then once you're logged in, you're going to click on Studio up in the left hand corner. Alright, so this is the home screen for a new project. We're going to begin a new blank project, but in the future, if you're interested, they have some templates here available as well. So we're going to click on a blank project to start fresh. And now I'd like to walk you through all the functions of this software. It might look a little threatening at first, but it's actually quite simple, and the more you practice and experiment with it, the more you'll learn. So on the left-hand side, you'll notice all these boxes. They say audio channel. These are your layers of sound. You can think about it as each of these channels controlling a different instrument or sound mix. Audio channel 1, you could have drums. Audio channel 2, you could have a bass or a guitar. 3, you could have a keyboard, and it all depends on what flavor of music you're trying to create and the dynamic you're trying to. Now in the center of the screen, you'll notice this large box. This is actually where you're going to be drawing your music. It's like a canvas. If you look on the top, you'll notice all these different numbers. They represent measures of sound. So this is the length of your song. On the left-hand side, you'll notice this library. Now, if any of you have ever played an electronic keyboard and played with the different sounds, this is a lot like that. All right, so let's get started. For a new project, we're going to look over here in your library. We're going to go ahead and browse all the sounds. Once you open this library, you can kind of see there are tons of sounds for you to look through. Now in order to test these sounds out, you can go ahead and either double click on them, or you can come down here and click on the little play button down here. And if you want to hear it repeated over and over and over, then this little loop function will allow you to do that. So our first objective is to try and find our bass sound. What is the main driving sound in our song? And so we're going to go through and test out these different sounds and find something you like. So anything that looks like drums, you can go ahead and test those out. Find a sound that is interesting to you and that you want to use in your music, you're going to go ahead and click on that sound and then drag it over to. So if you want to test your sound out in your song, you're going to come down to your transport and hit the play button. You notice this little green arrow with the long line. This is much like a DJ turntable needle. And so anything that this needle touches, it's going to play, and it's part of your music. Now, if you want to extend your song, you can go ahead and grab the top part of your wave, and you'll notice there's 2 arrows that spread out over the top of the edge here. And you're going to click, and you can drag it out as long as you want. So if you want to make and drag it out longer, if you want to make it shorter, you can make it shorter. And then you can play it again. Now once you get your first sound, you're going to want to come over and find another sound to blend with it or mix. I like to use bass. So I'm going to go ahead and try one of these basses out. Nice little dubstep bass here. We're going to drag that over and bring that over to audio channel number 2. Alright, now when we go back to the beginning of our song, we can play with both sounds playing at the same time. Now you understand the basics of music production. Go ahead and try some of these samples out and drag them into the channels as you see fit. A couple of tips for you to get started as well. If you don't like a sound, you can go ahead and click on the sound and hit the delete key on your keyboard. If you can go ahead and use the undo and the redo function up in the left hand corner. Go ahead and try it out on your own and see what you can come up with. Once you kind of have the way you want your music and you're ready to save it, you can either save using the save function, and that should save a new file. So you can give your song a name and save it to your profile, and anytime you want to come back and work on it, you can by opening it up. So we're going to call this. And once you save it, then you can come up to the file and you can go ahead and export the audio. And since this is a free account, you can only use the low resolution MP3. You're going to go ahead and click on that and hit export. Your song file should download, and then once you have your song downloaded, you're able to use that in other ways. You can download it to your phone and use it as a ringtone. You can add it to a video file and post it on YouTube. There's a lot of fun things you can use with these electronic files. I hope you had fun. We'd like to hear some of your songs now.
Hi you guys, my name is Jerry Ryan. I'm the Sports Fitness and Recreation Coordinator here at the Boys and Girls Club of Truckee Meadows. Today I made some music and I want to share it with you guys.
Notice that it downloads a file in the bottom left corner of your screen. So what I like about my music that I made is I enjoy hip hop and I also enjoy the piano and classical music as well. So I try to combine both of those. This can be uploaded to YouTube. This could be added to any video file.
Hey everyone, my name is Gladys Ruiz,
or you can
and I'm
actually make this a sound on your cell phone.
Music that I created right now. I'm so sorry. Get started. Cool, so I chose dubstep because it's one of my favorite genres, and my favorite dubstep artist is Skrillex.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Enriquez and I'm the 21st Century Coordinator of the Boys and Girls Club, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys the music I created today. So what I like about my music is that it does sound very happy and hip-hoppy, but it also has some subtle sounds in the background that add a little bit of dimension to it.
So music is as simple as that. It's easy to create music using music production software on the computer. We hope you had fun today. We hope to see some of your music. Please post your song in the comments below, and we'll see you soon.